What's up, guys? ArtistVersion1 here, and welcome back to another edition of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. And of course, you can't have a menage a trois unless there's three of us. So joining me as always is Shelby, aka Shubs.
Man's got a cough.
Oh God! See, I thought you were gonna do the hey thing. That's where I thought you were going with that. But
I should have.
Yeah. And joining me as always is how will he know if he really loves me, Nick?
How will I know if... Oh, forget the next word. That Whitney Houston movie is going to be dope, though. What's up, everybody? That I Want to Dance with Somebody, I think it's called. Stanley Tucci's Miles Davis. That's going to be fucking dope. Clive Davis, not Miles Davis.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, not
Stanley
Miles
Tucci
Davis.
Miles
Clive
Davis
Davis. I got too excited.
I thought people freaked out when Scarlett Johansson was in Ghost in the Shell. They're really going to flip shit for that one. But anyway, guys, we got a big show for you here tonight. We are reviewing the 2000 Indies movie BackYard Dogs, which came out in 2000 at the height of the backyard wrestling era there. And I told Nick and Shelby, do not say anything about this movie in the chat, because every now and then we'll mention something about a pay-per-view or that we watch, for the show in the chat. I was like, this time I don't want to hear shit. I want y'all to save it because I can't wait to hear the reaction for it. And of course, we're going to play It Came From eBay and the three-word dance. And there's even a little prize I have for y'all for whoever gets the most points at the end of
a prize?
Yeah. At the end of It Came From eBay here tonight. I'll tell you about that a little later. And we're going to bring back...
I want to know about it now.
Yeah. Guys, I wanted it to be a surprise. That's why. And of course, we're going to bring back He Said What tonight. That's going to be our after segment game there. And before we get to all that, of course, we got to get to some news here. And let's bring this one first, because Triple H, of course, as we all know, is in charge now, and he's on a rehiring tear here. And his latest rehire is one Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox returned on SmackDown Friday with some newly colored hair, helping out, I believe, Shotzi Blackheart, was it?
Liv Morgan.
I'm sorry. Liv Morgan, thank you. I was like, did they reunite Shotzi and Knox? But they didn't. So what do we think about Tegan Knox's return to the WWE?
I saw it coming, but not in that way.
Fuck, I thought she was already back. But I guess we were talking about a week ago, so I don't know how long I've known this news. Maybe I thought I knew about it already. He's bringing so many people back. You forget that some of them were gone in the first place.
Well,
well, I think when he brought back Dexter Lumis, I think it would have been 5 months since he'd been released.
Yeah,
he was
released on the same day as Dakota Kai.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when Tegan Knox was released, because once they brought her to the main roster, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's good for her. And the second, the split second I read Tegan Knox has been moved to Raw, I'm like, they're gonna release her ass. I called it that second, and then what do you know? A few months later, Tegan Knox has been released from her. I was like, I fucking knew it. Don't ever fucking doubt me. All right, so Tegan Knox is back, and now it looks like she's teaming with Liv Morgan. I would have thought they reunited Shotzi and Knox, which that was
Shotzi looked like shit after Survivor Series, though.
Well, I didn't add that to the news cycle, but I guess we can bring it up. Apparently, Ronda Rousey, she goes on Twitch and games a lot, which I didn't think they were allowed to do anymore, but whatever. At least to make money, I guess they can go on for fun, but whatever.
Well, and if the company's getting a cut, I think it's okay too.
Ronda can lick my crack.
And Ronda probably has a special contract. Don't forget, she probably has a Lesnar.
That's true too.
Yeah.
She can
but
lick my
apparently
lick
Ronda
my crack.
Rousey went on her gaming stream and basically told everybody hey, that DDT shit, that was my fault. Y'all can't blame Shotzi for that, because apparently she never took a spot like that. So when they got to the arena, apparently she has a ring at home, in her home, so they couldn't practice it there because her ropes are too loose. So they're like, all right, we'll practice it at the arena. Well, when they got there, they had the War Games cage set up, so they couldn't practice it there. So they basically described it to her. Okay, this is what you need to do to properly take this move and protect Shotzi at the same time. So when it came time to do that spot, it just all kind of like, okay, what do I do? Like, oh fuck, and she just couldn't remember else. I'll give her credit. She at least took the blame for it. It still looked like shit, but she at least took the blame.
She at least took the blame, but it's still like
It was still a shit match. I'm not gonna defend the match at all, but I'll give her credit for at least taking the blame for it.
Shotzi needs to have the Blackheart last name back. That's what I'm saying.
See, when they took away the Blackheart name, I was like, okay, I can understand.
They took away the Blackheart name. They took away her fucking tank. She's got the tank back.
Oh, fuck this stupid tank.
Back. Fuck you.
But when it came up, when it was just Shotzi and Knox, I'm like, Knox, really? You're gonna roll with that one? But thankfully
they fucking stupid.
Yeah, thankfully they gave Tegan Knox her name back. And everybody's all smiles. Hey, speaking of smiles,
Jordan Miles.
There was. Do what?
Jordan Miles?
No, not Jordan. Not Jordan Miles. No. But there was an interesting name at the Performance Center this weekend. Doing a tryout.
Fuck.
Yeah, one of which was Casey Navarro, which I'm not real familiar with their work. But another name that I am familiar with their work is Smiley Kylie Ray.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Getting a tryout with WWE. Now
I was close with ACH then.
You were. Here's my thing with
this. I break a fingernail.
And here's my thing with this. Awesome that she's getting a WWE tryout. That's awesome. Good for her, man. Good that she's made it to that level where WWE said, "Hey, come on in. Let's take a look at you." Because a lot of people, only fuckers like us can dream of that.
Yeah.
And here she is. She fucking made it. But here's the thing with it. Okay, she made it to AEW, which AEW, I guess you could say, is the number 2 company right now. But she made it there.
It's the participation trophy. If Tony Khan needs a new one for his collection, he's like,
but I'm just saying, when it comes when it comes to like major television deals and shit like that, they're number 2.
They're number 2.
Okay, fine.
They'll never be number 1, but.
So she was there, and of course some shit happened where she was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out of here." All right. She then goes to Impact, gets a pretty sweet deal, and then apparently like her mental issues got
fuck this shit, I'm out of here.
And fuck this shit, I'm out of here.
MLW, fuck this shit, I'm out of here.
NWA, she seems to be doing pretty good in. So here's my thing though. If for some reason WWE is just like, hey, fucking A, here's a contract. How long before she's like, fuck this shit, I'm out of here? Because look at Mauro Ranallo. Don't get me wrong, I love Mauro Ranallo. But even at one point, Mauro Ranallo was just like, fuck him in his cowboy hat. I'm out of here.
Well, Lars Sullivan had an issue with like increasingly large size crowds. Besides all the other shit, but that was one of the things, like he had stage fright when it came to increasingly large crowds, and he would like have like issues, anxiety related backstage where he just couldn't go out in front of people. It wasn't taking away from his ability, and I feel like Kylie Ray has something like that too. Like like a stage fright type deal. So I don't know.
How do you perform in a ring when you have straight stage fright? That's just.
I mean, I guess you keep her in NXT, where it's a minimal crowd in the locations that they do. You don't send her on live events. I don't know. If you're going out of Florida.
Is there just a point where you're like, I'm never gonna actually make it in this business because I can't get in front of a crowd? Maybe I should do something else.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, ACH and Leo Rush are right up there too. So.
Well, ACH is.
They should still form a fucking group, man. 3 of them. We retire all like this much.
No, they should. We're gonna form Kylie Ray, ACH, Leo Rush, Tessa Blanchard, the unhirables.
Oh, there you go.
Tessa's like off in her own fucking world though. Like she's on her own level of unhirable.
Best wishes to Tessa.
Best wishes, Tully.
Yeah.
No, but Tully's her dad. That's
true.
Did I tell y'all about the Best of Lars Sullivan DVD I bought?
No.
you didn't. Is
Yeah,
it porn?
Yeah, it was just two guys blowing each other.
Wow. Wow. Good one.
It was like best of
Next
Lars
week's
Sullivan.
it came from eBay.
I was like, best of Lars Sullivan. Let me pop this in. And it was just Lars Sullivan blowing a guy. I was like, wow, this is not what I expected. I didn't want.
Who is more on hire or who is more unfuckable though? Lars Sullivan or fucking Kieran Cross?
Lars Sullivan.
Yeah, you
Like,
think so?
Wait a minute. Unfuckable or unhireable?
Unfuckable.
Oh, Karrion Kross. Oh my god.
Really?
Oh my god.
You want that
Totally.
bald-headed, like ugly bastard?
Well, but it's possible that Scarlett's
If there's a
involved
gun
with
to my
Karrion
head-
Kross in there, so Lars Sullivan can fuck off.
If there's a gun to my head and they're like, you have to fuck Karrion Kross or Lars Sullivan, I'm like, at least Lars Sullivan knows his way around a dick.
But it's more likely that Lars has another dude there versus Cross, where Scarlett's probably in the vicinity. So it's like, well, if there's a chance to boink Scarlett, then I'll take Cross.
No,
Even though
you're
I'm
not
like,
gonna
What are the
get
chances?
Scarlett.
Yeah, especially after like Kieran Cross has his way with you.
Hey, I mean, let's say you have your way with Cross instead. He's like, oh,
I don't think
fuck.
that's happening.
But
I don't think any of them-
but it's okay. But in a world where that does happen, and Cross is just like, oh, Scarlett, you gotta try this. Then you've got your fucking ticket to do whatever.
But that's not gonna happen though.
Okay, but that's not what we're talking about here. That's not what we're talking. We're not talking about the current world. We're talking about a fantasy world here.
I seriously doubt Karrion Kross would fuck me and then be like, Scarlett, you gotta try this, man.
Hey, it's not about the size or anything like that. It's the motion of the ocean. You could do some magical things in there. And it could be like, oh, fuck, time is ticking, Scarlett. You got to get in on this.
What the hell has this podcast become?
It's all about a way of branching out to potential new listeners, which is getting more and more outrageous.
Oh yeah.
I stick with my answer. I say with Lars Sullivan because he at least knows his way around a dick.
I don't know that Cross doesn't, man. I'm telling
you. Oh, join us our next podcast.
Your answer?
I'm gonna say
you
Kieran
proposed
Cross.
the question, so I want to hear your answer.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like Kieran Cross would be more gentle.
Yeah, we are.
Lars Sullivan's a lot more of a brute, I think, than Kieran Cross.
Okay, whatever. You both in the head. I think Lars Sullivan would be number one on my list. Hey, speaking of number one, there has been why are there so many of these fucking stories where I think it's just going to be like, hey, that's cool, and then we move on. But no, there's always some bullshit that's got to go along with it. PWI's top 100 tag teams came out this week.
Fuck.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The Usos were ranked number one, and I was like, hey, good for them. Fucking right on. And I thought that'd be it. But no, people are losing their fucking minds over this.
Yeah, because the number 2 tag team would be number one if anybody in their own company took them seriously.
But the Cowboys can't deal with that.
I know.
No. But Usos have been champions for almost a year. How does that not almost guarantee them a number one spot in the year?
I mean, if FTR had...
It's not paranoia. It's the Usos.
If FTR had the tag team belts in their own company, they'd be holding on to, 4 different tag team title belts?
No,
I think that's a pretty good constitution as well.
Like I said in our group chat, it was supposed to be, before Jeff Hardy got his DUI, the long-term storyline plan was that the Hardys would beat fucking Jurassic Express, the Young Bucks would beat the fucking Hardys, and then challenge FTR for a winner-takes-all match, and FTR would fucking lose and end up off TV.
I don't think
if Jeff Hardy hadn't got drunk and behind the wheel, then the fucking Young Cucks would be fucking all the tag champions, and FTR would be on TV.
I don't think that they ever planned to even have another match with FTR, to be honest with you. I think they were just like saying that.
Can't deal with the fact that there are multiple teams better than them. It doesn't matter what their ability is. Fuck them both. They can't deal with it.
I mean, to get into AEW talk, but I mean, they've been the focal point of the company basically since they went in, even if they didn't have the tag belts. They were still,
as they should have been. They fucking formed the fucking company, but still,
it's been 4 years of that now. Like, let's get
I wipe my
somebody a
ass
little
with
bit different.
headbands like that. So fuck them.
Yeah, it's the same thing that I feel with the Lucha Brothers, though, too. I feel like they're just fucking shoved down people's throats.
Well, I
asleep.
mean, yeah, I don't know.
But how do you feel about the Acclaim then?
Scissor me daddy ass.
The scissor me daddy ass is a little much, but hey, it's over and people fucking love chanting it, so I wouldn't.
Well, much. Fuck you.
I like the Acclaimed. I don't see them as tag team champions, and I think they should have been transitional, and maybe they will be, but I don't know that they really should be holding them on for long, so to speak.
They just beat FTR.
Did they really?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
On fucking Dynamite.
What?
Yeah, they
like
beat
last night.
They beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they beat FTR. No, get this right. So they beat FTR. Get right. You're gonna love this. They beat FTR. Okay, and then Austin and Colton Gunn show up on their fucking Tron or whatever and announce that their Briscoes and FTR match will be a dog collar match.
A double dog collar match.
So I saw that. Now, why are the Ass Boys fucking announcing that?
The Ass Boys have an issue with FTR. Okay, so the best I can fucking decipher this is that the Ass Boys confronted FTR backstage about challenging for the AEW tag team titles because they apparently the rankings came into storyline at this point, and the fucking Ass Boys and FTR were neck and neck or something. And then they had a match and FTR won, but the Ass I don't fucking know.
Like, how did the Ass Boys figure out
like
first?
He knew what he was talking about there for a second. Well, see, there was a backstage segment, and then it was like, fuck, I don't know.
How did the Ass Boys find out first before FTR did? Were they just like standing
How
outside
does anything happen in AEW at this point?
door?
Let's be fucking real here. After Punk went on his tirade at Brawl Out, how the fuck does anything happen in fucking AEW now?
Yeah.
Fuck. Like,
I figure Shelby would get a kick out of like Austin and Colton Gunn announcing the Briscoes and FTR stipulation, because I'm like, huh?
Yeah. I like them, but like that's a weird that doesn't make sense.
That'd be like if that'd be like Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns having a match at the next pay-per-view, and then fucking Logan Paul announces the stipulation. Like, wait, what?
It's a really stupid excuse that doesn't make...
because Logan Paul's initial appearances on WWE TV were with Sami Zayn, so that's not fair.
Okay, then fucking bring back Bob Barker to announce it then. Like, fuck.
Beautiful.
The only excuse, and it doesn't make any sense, is likely because the fucking Briscoes aren't allowed on AEW television, which
is
why would you do the Ass Boys? But yeah,
why don't they just bring in the Briscoe brother who didn't say the racial shit?
I don't see why they can't like just get him on there. He apologized. Like, what
because
the fuck?
Too many people are butthurt. Too many people are snowflakes and they can't understand what an apology means, or fucking all this other shit means, or fucking when you're not prejudiced but you're going along with the crowd, or when you're not fucking racist but you're going along. They don't understand the bandwagon. They don't understand this shit. It's fucked.
Well, we're talking about a world that got pissed off at a fucking skunk trying to have sex with a cat.
Pepe Le Pew is fucking great. Fuck you all.
Like, what are you talking about?
Aunt Jemima should still be Aunt Jemima, the same as my rice should still be Uncle Ben. Fuck you all.
There's also that, isn't it BTO, or who the fuck is that band? Is it BTO?
That's Bachman Turner Overdrive, but I don't think they had a fucking issue, did they?
Oh yeah, you can't. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys listen to country, but they're not Lady Antebellum anymore. They're Lady A.
They're not the Dixie Chicks anymore. They're the Chicks. Fuck off. Look, if I'm going to buy the first fucking album from the Dixie Chicks, it ain't going to say the Chicks on it. I don't care if the fucking price tag does, or the fucking...
Wait, why would they get rid of the word Dixie,
because it's racist.
Dixie is?
Yeah.
What's it racist for?
if you
The
really
fucking
break it down,
Confederacy fucking going
Yeah.
down there. That's where it breaks into the fucking Confederates and the Civil War and all that shit.
Really?
It's
Yeah, it's like Dixie, like the Confederate flag is like, oh, deep in the heart of Dixie, shit like that,
What
it
the
breaks
fuck?
down to that.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Where have you been for 2 fucking years?
No, it's
3
trying to stay
more
the
than
hell
that.
away. Trying to stay the hell away from social media, if I'm being honest.
Apparently, so you don't have to take your truck and drive as far north as possible because everything's gotten fucked up.
He's been up north.
Everything has gotten fucked
fucking
up,
wish.
Shelby. I don't know what you're fucking missing here, but everything has gotten fucked up.
Well, I know that.
All of it. All of it. Fucking money, fucking sickness, fucking celebrities, all this shit. It's
all right
all
there,
fucked.
Jim. All right there, Jim Leahy.
Might as well get drunk.
Well,
you want.
maybe 2023 will be a better year. Hey, speaking of 2023, yeah, but there is going to be one sad thing happening in 2023 that we already know about, and that is the final year of Dustin Rhodes wrestling. Yes, he has announced that 2023 will be his final year of wrestling here, and what a hell of a run!
Yeah.
One of the greatest.
All right,
not
welcome.
be a
Moving on.
heavyweight champion.
No. I think they should build it to whoever beats him in the end, it makes a big deal. Because I think he should lose his last match, but it should mean
Without
something.
Cody in AEW, that's not going to mean something.
You know what?
Sorry, it's not going to mean shit.
No, I think they should do
He'll
a
lose to
storyline.
fucking Kip Sabian on a fucking pre-show or
No,
something.
what they should do at around like the 6-month mark, like 6 months into the year, start a storyline where like he wants to be the world champion before he retires. All right. Then kind of have him chase the AEW world title, have him kind of chase that, kind of have some bumps in the road. Last match, title versus career. We think Dustin's finally going to do it. And hey, 8:00 already. Dustin's finally going to do it. And then he loses that match and that sends him out.
I don't know.
I feel that feels flat.
If it ends up being a storyline, great, but I know it won't because Tony Khan sucks fucking ass.
Well, it's just gonna be like when Jushin Thunder Liger retired a couple years ago, and he's just gonna.
It just isn't gonna mean shit.
Yeah.
It isn't gonna mean shit unless he goes back to WWE.
I think when they did the Cody Dustin match, he should have just retired. Maybe came back for the tag, but I really think he should just retire.
Or Papa H can fucking book that match at SummerSlam and be like, all right, Dustin Rhodes, we're going to fucking have you and Cody at SummerSlam and fucking here you go.
Now, if they could do something to like what they did at Double or Nothing, I think that would be kind of cool.
I think Papa H could do that. Tony definitely can. That fucking guy.
He already did it once.
Yeah.
He did it once, but that was also fucking 3 years ago. I mean, now it's at a point where if you can't fucking keep William Regal, and if you can't fucking figure out how to not hotshot fucking storylines and fuck up everything, like, fuck. Fucking guy doesn't belong anywhere near fucking... Dixie Carter would be better off fucking running AEW, and she fucking sucks balls running in.
I don't know.
Male
they
fucking
have more fans right now than
fucking
TNA
hair.
did.
Curly Sue down in Jacksonville can fuck right off.
He's hot on AEW.
Is this like your new gimmick for like the fucking show? Just be mad at everybody?
I don't know. Maybe. We'll see what happens.
You've been like this
week.
for like 3 weeks now.
Look, it's that time of year.
Where you're angry?
Well, no, it's not anger. It's just emotional because, it's gray and shit outside and snow and fucking rain and all this other horse shit.
Listen, we can't help it that you cry every time you see an SUV. That's not on us.
Well, I drive an SUV.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Shelby's seeing it. I drive an SUV. You push a button, the trunk closes. You fucking push another button, it's fucking great. So fuck you.
What the fuck? Why was that your selling point? Okay.
I mean, it's kind of more an economy SUV than anything.
Heated leather seats. Fucking, you can fucking push a button, close the trunk. You don't have to fucking pull it down there. There's lots of room. comfy seats, fucking, I get
Why
fucking
didn't you pick
satellite
me up?
radio. I don't know why I didn't pick you up, because why would I fucking drive to Hamilton to drive back to Kingston when Kingston's only an hour away?
Oh, because you're a good friend.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Apparently
but
he's not that
still,
good.
fuck.
He's not that good. Yeah, I don't blame him.
You fuckers
If I
won't drive
was
to
that
America
good,
to
I
get
would
paid,
drive to
so what does that
Iowa
say?
and bring you back, pal. Fuck you.
I didn't really want to drive an hour out of my way to go pick you up either. So, I mean, you not wanting to drive 4 hours out of your way makes sense.
You
4
fuckers won't
hours
drive
out
to
of the
America
way
to
and then
get me. What does that say about you?
I've
drive
never been to the States.
Oh.
I've
Yeah.
been there.
I do want to go for
All
a
right.
football game. Holy fuck, the news is taking forever.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, because we keep getting sidetracked. But
Yeah.
this is the final news article here. It shouldn't take long because this is about Shelby, one of Shelby's favorite people here. I'm sure Nick has heard about it. Maybe Shelby has, but probably not because he hates this person. But there's going to be a big name at Wrestle Kingdom 17 this year. Shelby, have you heard about this?
I have not.
There's going to be a big name coming to, and I'm kind of confused on how this is working. I'm going to discuss this. But Wrestle Kingdom 17, aka New Japan's WrestleMania, that happens in January. Sasha Banks coming to
Oh
Wrestle
God.
Kingdom. But this is how it's confusing to me, because technically they're suspended indefinitely from WWE and their contracts are frozen. So essentially, her and Naomi are still under contract to WWE. They're just suspended. So how are they able to do deals with New Japan? And I can understand maybe the modeling and acting. I can probably understand that one. But like, how are they able to appear for fucking New Japan?
Well,
Maybe
New
it has something to
Japan,
do with
Carl
freezing.
Anderson is also the same kind of thing because he's the never open weight champ. He's now got an appearance lined up. Fucking, I don't know, because we don't know what Sasha Banks' fucking contract status is with WWE. So because we don't know her contract status means we're all just going to speculate. I'm thinking it has something to do with Carl Anderson. I'm thinking Sasha's always still been under contract. And because Carl Anderson's going over Sasha Banks, use that as a kind of tipping point to say, okay, how would I go over to Kairi Sane's the IWGP Women's Champion. Kairi's already said she wants a match with Sasha. So I'm wondering if maybe like there's kind of a big deal happening where at WrestleMania we're going to see somebody like a Jay White or a Tanahashi or a fucking Will Ospreay or somebody who's big in Japan, or two people who's big in Japan, in exchange for Sasha and Carl Anderson appearing at Wrestle Kingdom.
I'm not going to suggest a super show kind of thing, but I wonder
Well, I'm
if
not either. But what
no,
I'm saying
but
is the
what I'm
talent
trying
exchange.
what I'm trying to yeah, that's what I was gonna say too, is maybe they're working on something where they can do little deals like that, and maybe, I mean, Okada, in my opinion, if you were to choose anybody from New Japan to come to WrestleMania, it'd be Okada. But
Will
maybe
Ospreay and Jay White, though. I mean, come on.
Jay White's okay, but he's not that level. I don't think Will Ospreay is either. I mean, Okada was on top for how long? But
He was key word though. It's like if you brought in Tetsuya Naito, it doesn't have the same effect anymore.
it does though. Okada's
Whereas
still
with Will Ospreay or fucking Jay White, you would still have the same effect because they're more current in the eyes of the fucking.
It kind of depends how you want to use them, because Will Ospreay versus Roman Reigns doesn't interest me,
No.
but Okada versus Roman Reigns does interest me.
Well, I mean, Will Ospreay versus somebody like fucking Ricochet or fucking even Gunther, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
Nah.
Whereas Okada versus Reigns, I don't buy, because Okada's another one. Okada doesn't really. I mean, yeah, he's great, but how great can you get when you don't have the fucking current accolade and or streak or whatever? Like, I just don't know how.
Who's the one person that can come back from acting and still be more over than anybody on the roster?
The Rock.
Sasha Banks.
Exactly. It works for The Rock. It can work for Okada.
Why?
Okada's
How
still
can it
wrestling.
work for Okada?
He's still wrestling, and he's. It's not like he hasn't held the belt in 10 years.
But it's not
He's
like
even
he's
retired.
coming back from acting. It's not.
No, it's different.
Just
But
I just don't know about Okada because you've already beat him in the past couple years. He's already been made to look not the best in the past couple years. I don't know. I don't know.
I disagree. I honestly thought you were gonna say Kenny Omega though, and I was gonna be like, wow, who's he facing?
Fucking Twinkle Toes can fucking lick my crack. Actually,
No,
no, I don't want him to lick my crack.
No, when you were talking about the New Japan thing, I thought it was gonna be Kenny Omega's having a match at Wrestle Kingdom.
No,
no, I don't give.
Hold on. I gotta.
He
write
does
something
have
down.
a match at Wrestle Kingdom with Will Ospreay.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
championship for the IWGP United States Championship.
Yeah.
Don't they hate each other?
Yeah,
wait.
Hold on. Hold on. Begin with.
Hold on. I'm gonna lose my train of thought. Hold on. T-shirt idea.
Anyway.
Hold on. T-shirt idea. Nick, lick my crack. Okay. All right, got it. Continue.
Is that it for the news, or we got more?
Yeah, that's it. That's the news for this week. We had a lot of different opinions there, so there we go.
A lot of different things. Who's fuckable and who's
not. A lot
not.
of different things to talk about, yeah. So now we're going to move on to our games we like to play, our main games, I should say. That is, it came from eBay and the 3-word dance. And so because you guys were troopers and sat through Backyard Dogs, and I don't know your opinions of it yet, so next week we're going to do a classic pay-per-view review. So whoever gets the most points tonight on It Came From eBay is going to get to pick the classic pay-per-view. It could be any pay-per-view they want. Okay? So that's going to be your prize for having to deal with Backyard Dogs. Right? So if there's a tie, well, let's just hope you don't tie. Because if you tie, I'm going to pick. And guess what we're watching? Wow, Unleashed. That's right.
Wait,
I could
isn't that the
deal
one we
with
already
that
watched?
again over this fucking shit.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it again, though.
Oh God.
But what if I win and I pick that?
Then I kill you.
Yeah, okay. Oh shit, you know my address though. Fuck.
Then I kill you.
Now yours, so maybe I could get to you first. So hot.
Yeah, you think so?
Well, no, actually, but no. Moving on from that.
Here's your first three. Your first three items are a WCW comic book. At one time, Marvel was making WCW comic books in the mid-90s. And this is issue number 10 with, believe it or not, Johnny B. Bad on the cover.
Oh, no.
Johnny B. Bad was on the cover, and this one was titled Not a Fashion Show.
Okay.
Yeah, I found that interesting.
Yeah.
Or your second item, is it a 1985 Ricky Steamboat memo pad? It's just a little tiny notebook, and it has Ricky Steamboat on the cover. You just flip it up. You can take little notes and memos and such like that. Or, I can't do that because that's about the same price, or the same price, I should say. So let's go with, or is it the pack of 15 Scripto lighters? These are just sealed in the package lighters, cigarette lighters from WCW that featured the likes of Goldberg, Jeff Jarrett, Booker T, Sting, and believe it or not, Vampiro. You get 3 packs of 5. So yeah, when I found these, this was quite interesting. I was like, wow, I didn't even know those came out. So which one of these 3 items are going for the most expensive price on eBay?
The lighters.
Comic book.
Points. Nick.
Damn it.
Yeah.
The lighters are going for the price of $34.99.
Must be a pretty shitty comic book.
I'm kind of curious what it's about. If it's about Johnny B. Bad and it's called Not a Fashion Show, a WCW comic book from the mid-90s about Johnny B. Bad. I'm kind of curious what it's about.
Yeah.
But not $30 curious, Let's go with this one right here. This is a box of WCW NWO Valentines. If you want to tell that special someone you love them for life, you know what I mean?
Too sweet.
Yeah, exactly. Or this is an interesting one. This is a 1989 Survivor Series ad, but not only is it a Survivor Series ad, it is also a PSA for not smoking, and the ad reads, "Be a survivor, don't smoke." Survivor Series.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was Or
I mean, they did all those Undertaker PSAs too. Those are great.
Or is it the vintage Stone Cold Steve Austin lunchbox? It is just one of those like soft, not like a metal one, but it's like one of those soft lunch boxes, that features the smoking skull and a picture of Stone Cold Steve Austin on it. Which one of these three are going for?
16 says I made your lunch.
I'd buy it in a heartbeat if it said that. Which one of these three are going for the most expensive price on eBay?
The lunchbox.
Yeah, I'm going lunchbox as well.
Points, both of you. So right now Nick has
2-1, baby. Yeah.
Yep. So you have to tie in order to force a tiebreaker to see who gets to pick the classic pay-per-view. So let's see here. Okay. Is it a brand new sealed TNA DVD board game? This is much like the WWE board games, but just TNA themed. Or, oh yeah, get ready for this one. I think I've mentioned this before, but in case you forgot, this is a TNA Hulk Hogan T-shirt signed by Brooke Hogan.
Yeah, you did mention it before.
Yeah. Or is it a copy of Gordon Soley's Championship Wrestling Trivia game?
Oh, I want this game.
Which one of these three are going for the most expensive price on eBay?
What was the first one again?
The TNA DVD board game.
Gordon Soley.
Fuck. I'm either going to lose. Well, probably going to lose. I'm pretty sure Gordon Soley is more.
You're either going to tie or lose at this point.
Yeah. You know what? I'll go with the TNA board game.
Points. Nick.
Yeah, fuck.
Yes.
That is 3-1. So Nick will choose our classic pay-per-view review that we will do next week as a
King of the Ring
prize.
2001.
Wow,
and
that's
he's
quick.
already chosen it. Okay. We will do King of the Ring 2001 as a classic pay-per-view review for a prize for him having to sit through what is it? Backyard Dogs. That's it.
And I get dick for it now.
Do what?
I get dick for it now.
Yeah, I know, right? And now we're going to move on to our other game we play here, the 3-word dance, where we give each other 3 words and see if we can make the connection to a certain wrestler. And I'm trying to find the page that I had picked out that I know I'm going 3 for 3 on tonight.
Yeah, okay.
God damn it, where is it?
Can't you find your page?
What the hell?
Way to botch it this time.
Because I had it. Because I was going to write some new ones down. Because I was like, all right, I'm going to get them tonight. I'm just going to write some new ones down. But then I found some on a page. I was like, no, I got them with these right here.
You need to get some dividers and mark them off and fucking have little tabs in your notebooks.
Oh, shit.
Okay there, mister. I couldn't find my questions.
Hey, fuck you. I have my dividing tabs.
Yeah, well, you didn't do it for the one episode we were playing the game.
Me.
I got it here. Your first 3 are Hawk, Red, Rib.
New Jack.
No. Huh?
Too Cold Scorpio.
No.
Sonny.
No.
Paul Irving.
No.
Animal.
No.
Heidenreich.
No. No.
Terry Taylor.
Damn it!
Oh.
Hawk because he wore the mohawk as Red Rooster, and Rib because it said that the Red Rooster gimmick was a rib. God damn it!
Get fucked, nerd. All right. Next 3 words.
Oh, we're done. We're done. We're going to Backyard Dogs. All right. Backyard Dogs was the cute. Okay.
Hell. Breaking. Kill.
CM Punk.
Michaels.
Shawn Michaels is correct.
What?
HBK, man. Heartbreak Kid.
Oh, fuck off. You dirty bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so blue, therapy, right.
What was the first word?
Blue.
Okay.
Blue?
Stevie Richards.
Fuck.
It was blue, yeah.
Oh, blue. I heard lube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Blue World Order, fucking Dr. Stevie, therapy, right to censor. You said, fuck you, so you suck.
Well, that was a long.
How the hell did you how did you figure out Red Rooster?
Well, the Red Rooster, and then the Mohawk, and then, like you said, the rib, because it was a rib.
Cannot believe that. I figured I made that more cryptic than it was. Damn it. All right.
It was really the red and the rib that gave it to me. The Hawk was just kind of like, oh yeah.
Oh my god. I don't even want to play anymore.
Well, we went long on the news, but we might go quick on the 3-word dance.
All right, let's all right, fuck it. Your 3 words are escape, epitaph, Paul.
Undertaker.
God damn it!
Really?
Yes.
Holy
Escape
shit.
as in Escape the Undertaker from Netflix. Epitaph is something you put on a tombstone. Paul
Yeah.
Bearer. God damn it. Fuck this game.
Fuck. I'm knocking it out of the park tonight. Next 3 words. Native.
Tatanka.
No. Jewels. Gold.
Chief J Strongbow?
Nope. I'm just going to tell you, not a Native American.
Native, jewels, gold. Native. Is it Scott Hall?
Nope.
Is it Razor
Hint.
Ramon?
No. Your hint is UK Takeover.
Oh, shit. William Regal.
Nope.
Nia Jax?
Nope.
Ilya Dragunov?
Nope.
Walter?
Nope.
Davey Nackner?
No.
Marcel Bartel?
No.
Kaylee Ray?
No.
Blair Davenport?
Nope.
Samoa Joe?
Nope.
Tyler Bate?
Nope.
Trent Seven?
Nope.
Pete Dunne?
Nope.
Finn Balor?
Nope. I'll give you another hint. This person has never worked for WWE that I'm aware of.
Then why would UK Takeover be the fucking hint?
Well, what could UK Takeover mean?
Zach Zodiac?
No. What could other words for UK Takeover be, potentially?
Paul McCartney?
No. Paul McCartney. You're starting to think along the right lines, though.
Joe Hendry?
Nope.
Never
Will
worked.
Ospreay?
Nope.
Never worked for WWE. Orville Brown?
No.
Zack Sabre Jr.?
No.
He worked for WWE.
Yeah, he did actually. That's
Technically,
true.
no, but he was never under contract, so no.
Oh, okay. This is
Doesn't count.
technicality. I got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Native being a synonym for national. Jewels and gold are synonyms for treasure. The national treasure, Nick Aldis. UK takeover being British invasion.
You suck.
I just like the long pause there.
This is a long pause. I was waiting for fuck off, but you suck, game.
Yeah, same thing, really.
All right, next 3 words. Well, large, exhibit.
Huh.
Large. Timothy Dunn.
No.
I was thinking that too. I couldn't remember his name though. But you're thinking Team Well Done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Show.
Well,
God damn it!
large is synonym for big, exhibit is a synonym for show.
The second
Yeah.
you said
Oh,
Big
man,
Show, it all made sense.
I'm fucking cleaning tonight.
Oh yeah, get this one then. You ready for this one?
Oh,
right.
yeah.
All right.
The 3 words are cat, Mustafa, Santum.
Ernie Ladd.
No.
New Jack.
No. What is it with you and New Jack tonight?
Jerry Lawler.
No.
Jim Cornette.
No.
What the hell's Santum?
Cat, Mustafa, Santum. Or Santum, however you want to say it.
Sanjay Dutt.
No.
Jay Lethal.
No.
Hands.
This wrestler has 3 names. Like, it's a 3-word name.
Fuck.
No.
I was thinking that too.
It's not Rob Van Dam.
No.
No.
The Missing Link.
No.
I think I know what you did. I just can't figure out a wrestler who uses those letters.
Not letters.
It's not Satnam Singh.
No, I know that.
What the hell are you doing?
Trying to see if you like hit it in there somehow, because you've done that before too. Where it was like the different syllables made up the fucking names or something.
No, you did that. I didn't.
No, you did that once, and I fucking didn't know what the hell you were doing. Huh.
Cat, Mustafa.
Not Ernest Miller.
Nope. This person
Hint.
has a 3-word name. I gave you the hint.
Yeah. 3 words.
Lacey Von Erich.
No.
Fritz Von Erich.
No.
That kid.
Insert first Von Erich family name here.
No. No Von
Don't
Erich.
think it's Von Erich. Oh God.
See,
Big
this is why I
Dudley.
thought. No, this is why I thought I was going 3 for 3 tonight, because I had the first two picked out, then this one.
Dances with
I was
Dudley.
just like,
I was just
got
about to
their
say
asses
Dances
kicked.
with Dudley.
no, not Dances with Dudley. No,
Cat.
Sign guy Dudley.
Kitten.
no. Can y'all just let me have the one?
I think I'm gonna have to, but I'm gonna be upset.
Nick, you out?
Yep.
All right, cat. Another cat-like creature, tiger. Mustafa. What's
You
Mustafa's
suck.
last name?
Fuck you, you suck.
Tiger
Mustafa
Ali Singh.
There
Fuck.
you go.
God damn
Mustafa's
it.
last name is Ali Satnam Singh, Tiger
Satnam
Ali
Singh.
Singh.
Ah, shit. That was good. That was good.
It'd have been better if I got the other two.
Yeah. All right, my last three. Shoulder, Xavier, Broken.
Matt Hardy.
Nope.
Jeff Hardy.
Nope.
Big E.
Nope.
SXB. That doesn't do shit.
Sasha Banks.
Nope.
Man.
Broken. Gray Helms.
Nope.
Shoulder, Xavier. Hint.
Standard.
Shelton Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Shelton X Benjamin is correct. In New Japan, he was known as Shelton X Benjamin.
Fuck. Give him the last three words. Prong. Point. Stake.
Steak?
Yeah. STAKE.
Ah. Undertaker.
No.
Prong, as in like.
Camel, like a prong, like your prong.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You got it. All right. Point. Steak. Randy Orton?
Nope.
Terry Funk.
Nope. My
My eye!
Your mother's a whore. Darby Allin.
Hint.
Darby Allin, no. Hint being family.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so
Owen
much.
Hart.
No.
Prong, point, steak, family. I got nothing.
Yeah, I got fuck all.
Spike Dudley. Prong, point, and stake are all pseudonyms for fucking Spike. And family, of course, the Dudley family.
Fucking hell.
All right, I'm done
As
for
soon as
tonight.
you said that, I saw it. I was like, oh, for fuck's
You're
sake.
going to be done for the night anyway, so fuck you.
Nope, I'm done for tonight. Finish the show yourselves. I'm out of here.
All right, backyard dogs suck, Nick.
Yeah, I agree. It fucking sucked balls. It wasn't as bad as movie 43.
I'll agree.
All right, that was It Came From eBay and the 3-word dance. But before we get into a further review of Backyard Dogs, I want to give a quick shout out to the great people over at MoviesRUSA.net, which right now they are having a inventory reduction sale because they have so many titles that they don't even have listed on the website that they want to get listed. So head on over there, pick you up some titles there. And if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, MoviesRUSA.net is a website where you can head on over and grab hard to find TV shows and movies that are, of course, like I just said, hard to find. They are either movies that have never been released on physical media or movies that haven't been released on physical media in quite a long time, all released on Blu-ray, DVD by special request for movies only, unfortunately not for TV shows. And if you go on over there right now during their inventory reduction sale, you can use our checkout code. What's that checkout code, Shelby?
3-way.
3-way, the word, not the number, and you will save 50% on your purchase. And if you spend over $50, you're going to get free shipping. And if you don't want to spend that much money, I know the holidays are around the corner and you're busy buying the presents for other people.
But maybe the presents are coming from Movies RUSA.
That is true. So if you spend over $50, free shipping. But if you don't spend over $50, $5 shipping. And that dude, he ships fast. Let me tell you, man. I once got a shipment in like 2 days. I mean, that's how fast he ships. But international listeners, don't think we forgot about you. We look at the analytics. We know Canada's listening. That's our number one listener right there, Canada, baby. We know France is listening. We know the United Kingdom is listening. We know Germany is listening. We know the United Arab Emirates, for some reason, is listening. But hey, God bless them. Or Allah bless them. I mean, hey, cultural awareness,
If that's how all that works.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
We accept all religions here at the 3-way, except what's that one? The Satanists? Not Satanists. Scientologists. That's it. Fuck that one. Anyway, like I was saying. International listeners, you can also get in on the inventory reduction sale at moviesrusa.net because they do ship international. The only bad thing is that if you spend over $50, you don't get the free shipping. I know that fucking sucks, but if you pay the exact shipping cost, you will get whatever your heart's desire at moviesrusa.net because, as you know, it is expensive to ship overseas or out of the country. Don't you start unwrapping whatever it is that you're unwrapping right now. I swear to God. So head on over to moviesrusa.net. Use that checkout code 3-way. Let them know that Nick, Artist, and Shelby from the 3-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast sent you and save you some money today. All right.
Can I also say that I really like the new soundbite you put in there of the ice in the glass?
Huh?
What?
Never mind. Nobody else heard it but me.
I heard it, but I just didn't pay attention to it because that kind of shit I can work through.
It's just
well, like
funny.
when it's like 45 seconds of.
It was just funny because I was going to get some more water too.
Yeah. All right, now it's our review of Backyard Dogs, the movie. This movie came out in 2000.
This might be quick.
This movie came out at the height of the backyard wrestling popularity. This is like when it was like in the news because of like these kids in their backyards, like putting each other through glass and using fucking power drills and nails and actual fucking barbed wire and shit. This movie came out, directed by, I believe, Robert Bros, I believe his name was. The only big name star in here, other than a name that we'll mention earlier, is Emmanuel Walter Jones, of course, from Power Ranger fame.
Power Ranger, man.
Black Power Ranger in here.
Yeah.
And I think the girl, she did some other stuff too. I just can't remember. But anyway, let's get going here. Was she? I don't know. I'll fact check that later.
I'm surprised anybody would hire her because she fucking sucks.
So let's get going. The movie starts. The movie
She just
starts
can't
with
act.
No.
The movie starts with a factoid about backyard wrestling. In 1998, there was 850 backyard feds. In 2000, there was over 18,000 of them.
That can't be true.
It probably is true because there are that many fucking idiots in the U.S.
I mean, dude, they had like backyard wrestling DVDs and shit. Like, I mean, this shit was hot.
I know. That's just ridiculous.
We then see clips of various backyard fed clips as the movie theme song plays over them, which was "Backyard Dogs" by LGM.
It just made me think of Revolution.
They really need to figure out. They really need to figure out how to fucking mix when they're playing those songs too, especially Backyard Dogs. I swear that's all I could hear for the next fucking day and a half. I thought I was going to start this by saying Backyard Dogs. Oh.
No, you mean Backyard Dogs.
Yeah. Fuck. There was one song on here that I did like, but I couldn't figure out what the name of it was.
Revolution.
Oh, probably, yeah. I was kind of looking for it, but I didn't see it. Anyways.
We then see Lee, played by Walter Jones, bringing a girl to a backyard event and explaining it as if it were Fight Club. Because he was like, what happens here stays here and everything. I'm like, dude.
Them titties were the best part of this movie. It was all downhill from there.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't
know. Two wrestlers are having a match. I say that. I use that word very generously. And a man wins by counting his own fall, which, you know, I've seen backyard wrestling, and I don't think that really happened a lot. You at least had one of your friends fucking count it for you. You know?
The fucking background actors they had for this were the worst too. This looked like a campy bullshit movie. It's brutal.
We didn't see Big Hombre taking on
what
Death
a fucking
Wish.
name, Big Hombre.
Big Hombre taking on Death Wish, or Captain Death Wish. I think they said his name was Captain Death Wish. Wrestle as Lee explains to his lady friend, as we come to find out her name is Christy, what backyard wrestling is. Lee then starts a business relationship with Christy. After Death Wish wins his match, he calls out the Paper Boy, who's our hero of the movie.
What a stupid gimmick.
As the crowd, I know you figured in this hardcore wrestling world, he figured fucking Paperboy, dude.
Fucking Paperboy.
I mean, you just saw a match between Death Wish and Big Hombre.
He does kind of explain it, but it's still like, dude, you're such a dweeb.
The crowd chants for Paperboy, aka Cole Davis.
Nobody be chanting for him either. They'd all be like, who the fuck is Paperboy?
Paperboy, Paperboy. He appears on a roof and starts a match with Death Wish as Lee tells Christy Paperboy has a tag team partner himself, Lee, as the Backyard Warriors. The next day, Cole and Lee tell Christy over pie at a restaurant that they want her to book them and hype them up on the internet in hopes of being invited to the Backyard Championships. Now, again, backyard wrestling was big, but I don't ever remember a backyard championship.
Yeah.
You know?
All shitty movie folklore.
Christy tells Cole that the Paperboy sucks. So I guess she was reading your mind at that moment.
Yeah, she's pretty dumb, but she's not that dumb.
Yeah. And tells him that her plan is to make them so viral, and tells him that Backyard Warriors sucks as well, which I love that that's her business. Like right off the bat, she's just like, oh, I'm hired. Okay, all your shit sucks.
Backyard Warriors does suck. It's also a brutal name.
While walking to the car, Christy steps in dog shit and comes up with Backyard Dogs as the repackage.
No, that's a stupid backstory how they came up with it, but Backyard Dogs is a little better.
Oh, little. Fuck that.
You didn't think so?
No.
I don't know. It gives them a little bit more grit. Fucking
Like, which one would
Very
you?
Warriors.
I mean, which one would you believe more? The Backyard Dogs, Backyard Warriors, or Backyard Experience?
Backyard Experience.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Backyard Experience.
Christy continues her repackaging tour by turning Cole into Cole the Outlaw Davis. We then see Christy with a camera guy staging a scene for Cole as he misses his mark. He argues that he doesn't like where hold on. Oh, like the like what they're filming. I'm sorry. That's what I wrote down.
Did they just break into a trailer? Just somebody's trailer.
Oh yeah, because that fucking trailer never does come back.
No, they never say whose it is.
Yeah, I never noticed that. It didn't come back until you said that.
No. They just broke into someone's trailer to film this.
Yeah. He doesn't agree with what they're filming as Christy counters with wrestling is show business and the male soap opera.
Not entirely untrue.
Exactly. I was like, that's actually a true point this movie makes.
Yeah.
We then see Christy speeding down a highway and cuts to a tattoo shop to get Cole a tattoo. Cole then throws up at the sight of the needle, which, yeah, the outlaw. There you go.
Yeah.
Way to live the gimmick there, pal.
Yeah. I don't like their shitty car too. It looks like fucking some teenager
I like the
fucking.
car.
Oh, it's all like it looks like it's made to look like gold. It's like one of those shitty teenager things. I also hate fucking.
That's where half the budget went. That fucking car.
Yeah,
man.
I bet.
The other half went to Hayabusa.
Yeah.
Where I pass out the side of the needle. We then cut to the Dogs' first match in Modesto, California. Upon arrival, they meet Snake Duggan, played by Frankie Kazarian.
Mm-hmm.
Who would ever know? But the Dogs are disgusted that it's a extreme trampoline fed, and want to leave. But they change their mind when Snake suggests that they have a trunk match, aka the backyard equivalent to a casket match.
I thought he said truck match, and I'm like, what the fuck is a truck match? And then I saw the trunk, and I'm like, oh, that's unique.
Yeah. Cole wins his first match. We then see Cole entering the hotel room of Christy while she is showering.
He's like, Christy, what are you doing in there? What do you think? She's either shitting or showering. Probably both.
Christy comes up with oh yeah, there's a part I forgot. I wrote this to the side. There's a part at the wrestling match where it's supposed to be Cole versus Snake Duggan in the trunk match, and just a random part in the match, Cole just hits a random guy.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah. I'm like, what did he do?
Yeah, I know.
Like,
he was there.
Okay. Christy comes up with a backstory for Cole while getting dressed.
And Christy capitalizing every other fucking word on her fucking word document. Jesus Christ. The Backyard Dogs.
Hey, this was 2000. That's what we did, baby.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I still do, actually.
Christy and Cole share a little moment between each other. Christy reminds him that it's just business, which, this was like, I think it's later. Is this where he like pushes her up against the wall and is just like, hey, like what? I'm like, this is like really out of character for you. Okay,
I think that's later. Yeah,
like, it's really out of character for you.
Yeah, a little bit.
We then see Lee dancing with the topless girl.
This is when I thought I was watching a fucking porno. That scene was like so shittily shot and just.
And I want to stress this
a
to the
little
people.
More titties.
I want to stress this to the people listening. We watched this on YouTube.
Yeah.
And not like the official YouTube where it's like, oh yeah, it's okay if we show titties. Somebody just uploaded this.
Yeah.
Cole and Lee then bet on if Cole can score with Christy before leaving. So that's where WWE stole this storyline from.
I actually missed the bet. I only heard about it later, and I'm like, when was this bet made?
It was right here.
Yeah.
We then cut to Fresno, California.
Whatever was in the hooker.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't they in their like early 20s and he already gave up and got himself a prostitute?
Hey, when you're on the backyard scene like that, man, you're popular like that, man. You're gonna get chicks.
That's how the backyard dogs roll. Prostitutes.
Exactly, man.
Gross.
We cut to Fresno, California for the second match, and we see Alcatraz and Rapture, which, if I showed up to a backyard fed and saw Rapture, fucking sign me up, because I'm going to whoop his ass.
Yeah.
At least like Alcatraz had a look where I'm just like, all right, maybe. But like Rapture, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Again, Paperboy's not sounding too bad at the moment.
Well,
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, fair.
We see Alcatraz and Rapture interviewed before their match with the Backyard Dogs. It's revealed that Lee's persona is the Mighty Ninja. I guess they're just like, we're going to call him a Power Ranger, but we don't have the rights.
Yeah, they just decided to lean into it. What the hell?
Yeah, as Alcatraz and Rapture call them out, Cole decides that Lee should take them both on. Lee takes them on with ease until the dad of Rapture shows up, telling everyone to leave. I bet that story got that a lot of pussy.
Yeah.
Dude, I heard what happened at your wrestling event. Your dad came and broke it all up. Shut up, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Susie to score with me.
So I put on a fucking backyard wrestling show.
Yeah, then your dad showed up. Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
We didn't see the dogs preparing for their next match when, okay, there's a part here, this is where we get the one of the main villains of the movie. They're recording him. Right? Yeah. He's like, what are you recording for? Blah, 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 and he's just like, all right, well, I want $50, which I'm about to say here. Otherwise, I don't sign the release. And he's just like, he says, what the Lord of Pain wants, I get. Something like that. So I wrote down here, like, okay, preparing for the next match when Lord of Pain realizes that they're shooting a documentary. He wants $50 to sign a release. Come to find out, that's not even his fucking name. His name is Voodoo Jones.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, he says that where he's just like, what he says something like, well, what the Lord of Pain wants, and I'm just like, oh, okay, so that's his name, So I'm writing that down, and then I'm just like, and then when they introduce him for the match, they're like Voodoo Jones. I'm like, fuck, didn't he just say his name was Lord of Pain?
Maybe that's just like a nickname that they just forgot to mention again.
I guess, yeah, they left out that piece of exposition there.
Yeah.
We see that this match will be half work, half shoot, as they discuss the signal.
They keep calling it shootout though, and it was weird. I'd never heard it called shootout before.
Shootout, yeah.
Yeah.
As Voodoo Jones will rub the top of his head. Voodoo and his partner, the Mad Skater. Anybody know who plays the Mad Skater?
He looked familiar.
Pro skater Mike Vallely.
Ah.
Who actually does some pro wrestling as well.
Right.
They then have a worked match until Voodoo shoots on the dogs without the signal. Meanwhile, the promoter calls the cops on his own show as the match continues. Voodoo working over Lee. Voodoo has the win when the cops arrive and the promoter and Voodoo escape.
I'm surprised they were able to follow it up until this point. Fuck.
Does this promoter own the motel as well? Because they were having the match in like a parking lot of a motel.
Maybe he does.
Maybe he does. And it was funny because like everybody's running from the cops and they were all like yelling, "Run from the cops! Cops are here!" And you see like what's the two lead characters are just like slowly getting out of the ring. No urgency whatsoever.
They were hurt. They were selling.
I guess.
They were living the gimmick, man.
Yeah.
Christy cares for Lee and Cole at the hotel that night as Lee and Cole try and convince Christy that wrestling is cool because Christy just doesn't get it.
Well, yeah. Not surprising.
Why the fuck is she promoting it if she just doesn't get it?
Because
She's promoting
because
that.
they
Just
Well,
fuck
no, they
this
made-
movie.
no. They made a point earlier that she apparently has some legal bills that she's taking care of. So
Yeah.
she's doing this for the
Yeah,
money.
okay, fine.
Weren't they all
fuck this
supposed to be in
movie.
college too?
Yeah, I think so.
Spending a lot of time with studies.
Lee goes to lay down, leaving Cole and Christy alone. Christy reveals that Bob and Voodoo got away with all their money. We find out that Christy's legal problems stem from accidentally putting an underage girl nude online. So there you go. There's that.
Oh, good.
In 2000 when that happened, it was just like, oh my God, that happened. You do that today? Oh my God, they'll fucking pin you to the fucking cross.
They
Yeah.
do that today. You're definitely a pedophile.
Yeah, by accident or not.
Yeah.
Lee returns to reveal that Bob is in Sacramento and they plan to go see him in the morning. The dogs find Bob and goons, I guess.
Yeah.
And a goon tries to attack Lee, but he easily fights him off. They get 50% from Bob, 50% of the money, even though it was supposed to be 60-40, which that doesn't make any sense. Go back to there. They're just like, well, what's the split? They're like, the winners get 60%, the losers get 40. I'm like, but if it was a work shoot, how does that work?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't.
I
You know?
guess whoever wins the match.
I guess. I mean, at the hotel, Christy wakes up Cole to tell him that he went viral. Lee is upset that he isn't. Oh yeah, because they went viral because they beat up the guys at the fucking hotel. Lee is upset because he isn't mentioned, and he is butthurt about it, man. I swear, he is just.
He is.
Chrissy
butthurt.
gets an He is. Chrissy gets an interview for the dogs and makes them work out half naked. We then see a promoter, aka I forgot his fucking initials, but his name is Nash. We then see a promoter that finds the BackYard Dogs website and he likes what he sees. Cole is not happy. Cole is not happy about having fans decide who Christy should date, because during that interview, Christy said, "Hey, which one of these guys should I date? You guys decide."
In that
Cole's not
like
happy, though.
workout scene, she reminded me so much of Sunny. Just the way she was walking around and talking and stuff. I could just picture like Sunny in the WWF. And then she was doing Sable's fucking whatever that grind thing is she used to do.
Yeah.
Which is really weird. I'm like, did she just watch a little bit of women's wrestling from the 90s to come up with like her character for this?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Because they do name drop some like actual WCW and WWF names later.
Yeah.
Where am I at? Christy and the dogs show up at their fourth match. Cole refuses the match because the kid is underage. But Voodoo Jones appears and beats up the underage kid and Cole using barbed wire on Cole. Cole tries to fight back, but Voodoo takes him out. Lee makes the save for a moment before dispensing of leave. Cole then tells Christy that from here on out, they only do backyard feds that do things right, which I'm like, did any of them really do them right?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking. The only like thing he could be talking about is like not wrestling kids, I guess.
I guess. We then see a photo montage of the dogs winning, aka just pictures from previous matches. We then see Nash, the promoter, talking to Christy about the decision of the Backyard Championships. Christy and Cole get playful in bed. Lee gets jealous and leaves.
I mean, I get kind of annoyed when like my friend and his girlfriend are going at it when I'm laying next to them. Don't you?
Well, to be fair, they weren't boyfriend and girlfriend yet.
Either way, I'd still be annoyed.
Yeah.
Two of my friends are just going at it while I'm laying next to them.
Especially because they were ignoring him too. Like, hey, should I leave? And they're just like, oh. Yeah. They're like, hey, you guys want to be alone? Like, he's like, fuck this.
Yeah. I don't know. He was in the right there, I think.
Yeah. We then see a cage set up in Bakersfield. Lee is gearing up when Christy wants to talk to him about the night before. Lee doesn't want to talk about it, which, again, I think that's justified.
Yeah.
Lee then finds out that Cole is leading the Christy fan vote and is upset again. That time he's not. Lee tries to call off the bet with Cole, but he refuses. See, and this is where I think Cole starts to, like, quote unquote, live the gimmick a little bit too much. Like, he's starting to live the out. Yeah, well, I wouldn't even say turn heel, but he's just starting to live the outlaw gimmick. Like, no, I can't turn off the bet, man. You know?
Yeah.
I gotta tag that shit now. You know?
Yeah.
It leads to an implosion between the two inside the cage. Lee declares he is the best of the Backyard Dogs as he leaves the cage, and Lee reveals the bet to Christy. Lee reveals he lied when he told Christy that told people Christy was just his friend. Burn. You ever lie to me, Lee? Yeah, I lied when I told people you were just my friend. That if this movie was ever nominated for an Oscar, that would be the scene they show right there. You know?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
We then see a montage of various matches that Cole and Lee are having solo instead of a team. Christy and Cole are at Nash's house, and he reveals that Cole is in the main event of the Backyard Championship against none other than Lee, the Mighty Ninja. Which, come on, anybody could have saw that one coming.
Yeah, it's not that difficult.
We then cut to Beverly Hills for the Backyard Championship.
This was a very strange scene. Just with like all the old people sitting at tables.
Yes, that's oh god, I was hoping you'd say it. I wrote that down next to it.
It's almost like back in St. Louis in like I think their territory started in like the 30s or 40s, probably the 40s. But it was weird because they'd have like it was like a fine dining experience where like people be in like fancy dress sitting at like these white cloth tables watching like dudes go at it in the ring. If you ever see any footage of like St. Louis, it's bizarre. It kind of reminded me of that.
Yeah, because like I wrote that, like I was just writing the scene and everything. Then I just noticed, I was like, there's like a lot of old white people here.
Yeah.
Why would they be here watching backyard wrestling?
Yeah,
like
backyard
wrestling was a very taboo thing in the 2000s and shit. But I highly doubt that these rich Beverly Hills white bitches would be here watching it.
It was kind of cool how like they didn't like make them get up and like scream and shit. It would just be like if something happened, they would just like politely clap.
Yes. Oh. You hit him with that barbed wire. That was
very nice. Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're watching like a sideshow.
Nash hypes the main event of Cole and Lee with the apparently the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Which
I know, eh?
Yeah,
they were trying to hide that fucking that logo though. They were trying to hide that logo on the top rope.
Cole does a promo calling out Lee. Lee comes out with a promo of his own. Cole and Lee realize they can't fight each other. Oh, the bromance.
Yeah, those promos were awful, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You could tell it was just somebody that like, you know, let me watch a few wrestling promos, see if I can just come up with
something. It reminded me of like, have you ever seen the South Park episode of wrestling?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it reminded me of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
They realize they can't fight each other when Voodoo Jones appears and a partner, just some random goon comes out, turning it randomly into a tag team match. Which, okay. Lee gets worked over. Lee makes the save, and Cole and Lee work as a team to dispense of Voodoo and partner. Cole suggests they get out of backyard wrestling. Nash agrees and gives them a match for the FMW in Vegas, which, you know, you guys can see the episode of Dark Side of the Ring on FMW. I still need to watch that one, but FMW was around then, and that's like the premise throughout the whole movie that Lee wants to wrestle as part of the FMW. Well, here they go. They get that. Christy is not happy with it and leaves, which I'm just like, fuck, can any of these characters decide what they want?
Yeah.
You know, it's one thing when it's one thing when I'm just watching this for mindless entertainment, but like when I'm watching this to write down the plot, I'm noticing a lot of shit.
Yeah.
How
could you not,
Cole,
really?
Cole comes to her hotel room and bursts into her room and tells her he loves her. And then they finally share a kiss. I think this was the scene where
I was gonna say,
pressing her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pressed her. I'm like, this is really out of character for him.
Yeah, I think
this is where he really starts living the outlaw gimmick and shit, But whatever. It's a fucking movie,
Yeah.
Cole and Lee are waiting for a car. The car shows up. They get in to find legendary wrestler Hayabusa.
Did you notice this scene?
Let me see if it's what I think you're talking about. Go ahead.
Is it the fact that it was raining on one side of the car and fucking sunny on the other? It's funny.
I thought something was wrong there.
Yeah.
You can see the shadow off the one guy on the one side of the car, and the other side is just like thunderstorm.
Yeah,
it's in the Bermuda Triangle.
When it's Cole and Lee, it's like fucking raining on the back window, but when they show Hayabusa and the other guy, it's like bright and sunny.
They're in the
I've always noticed that about this movie. So you can tell they filmed this in two different fucking places. Okay. Hayabusa tells Cole and Lee that their FMW opponent is dangerous, and Hayabusa encourages him to train. Suddenly, Crazy Casey appears while training with Hayabusa and attacks Hayabusa. Hayabusa easily gets rid of Casey, which this is like this is where my brain kind of broke here a little bit, because I'm just like, okay, backyard wrestling where supposedly it's a shoot.
Yeah.
Casey shows up during a training session, attacks Hayabusa. Hayabusa gets rid of him like he's a fucking putty patrol member. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Is this work? Is it, it's so weird.
It's a little of everything.
We then see Vegas. Christy is worried about Cole and Lee's match. Hayabusa tells him to lose. Tells him to bail on the match, and Lee and Cole agree.
Yeah, that's how you start. I thought that, what was that guy's name?
The villain?
Yeah.
Crazy Casey.
I thought he looked like Sam Loscow. Nick.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking dirty Sam. Caveman Sam.
The dogs the dogs enter the ring. Casey comes to the ring with his new tag team partner. Oh, I wonder who it is. Voodoo Jones appears. This motherfucker just don't know when to quit. Gotta hand it to him, though. Gotta love his resiliency.
Yeah.
Lee is trying to tag Cole, but he refuses. Cole leaves as Lee is getting beat in the ring. Cole then makes the save with a big dive off the fucking whatever that was there.
Yeah.
Then Lee returns again as they double team Voodoo. They seemingly hit their double drop kick finish, because they hit that about twice on Casey, and win the match. Christy then reveals that she loves Cole as the movie ends, as the song Backyard Dogs by LGN plays again over the credits.
Certainly did, didn't it?
It wasn't as bad as movie 43, but it might as well have been 1 star.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with the not as bad as movie 43, but it was still pretty bad. It was bad in a low budget kind of way, and just like a shitty story that didn't really make sense. I also didn't like the slow-mo scenes, and there were way too many driving scenes. And I really wish that somebody could figure out how to fucking sound mix this properly. I gave it a 2 out of 10.
Good. From like a mindless entertainment standpoint, from like it's so bad it's good standpoint, I gotta give it like a 7. But after taking notes about it and everything, like if I were to just like really sit down and like as a film critic, I will give it a 3.
Yeah.
But like just mindless entertainment, because sometimes I can just pop in this movie and just fucking just have a grand time with it.
You know what's funny? I actually watched this movie twice.
Did you really?
Kind of. So last Saturday, was it last Saturday? Yeah, it was last Saturday night. I was kind of sitting at home and I was like, I don't know what to do. So I threw on fucking this movie, but I was like fucking, I don't know what I was doing. I must have been playing games or something in the background. I was not paying that much attention. I was like, fuck, now I got to watch it again. Fucking watched it a second time.
Because, like, I've always been a wrestling fan my whole life and everything. So, like, when this movie was, like, on the Blockbuster shelf, and I'm like, all right, let me read what this is about. And I read it. I was like, all right, fuck, it's wrestling, So, like, from, like, a wrestling standpoint, I'm just like, all right. Because, like, this is one of those movies where, like, it doesn't entirely insult me as a wrestling fan.
No, I mean, no.
And like I was saying earlier, no, it wasn't earlier. This was earlier today. Like I was explaining to people today, like, if you go look at some shit where like you can watch like sitcoms and shit where like, you'll lock somebody in a Boston Crab and they'll start counting to 3 and shit. That's when I feel insulted as a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
You know, here they know some terminology. Yeah, they may get some of it wrong, like shoot out and shit like that. And, I mean, and also you got to look deeper. There are some messages there. Don't fight kids underage.
Yeah. The other thing to consider too is it's backyard wrestling. It's not really like actual pro wrestling. So I mean, if kid me got a hold of this back then in the 2000s, I probably would have enjoyed it. But watching it now in my 30s, I'm like, this fucking movie sucked.
Yeah, like I said, if I would have just popped this in and watch it, I would have been like, fucking like I said, it gets a 7 out of 10 from like so bad it's good. But like, after sitting and waiting plot and everything, I'm just like, all right, I see what's so bad about this. Mm-hmm. So that's why, from that standpoint, I'll give it a 3.
And we are never watching this movie again either.
But we're gonna do it.
I'll never watch this again.
But we're going to do it for our new podcast, Second Chance, where we give a second.
No, we don't give anything a second chance.
I'll never watch this and or movie 43 again. It's not going to happen.
Okay, so there's only 2 movies left in the world, and you have to watch one. Movie 43 and this. Which one are you picking?
This.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. All right, so that was our review of Backyard Dogs.
What's next?
This is the what?
What's next?
Oh, well, technically, Nate's
I got a fact of the week.
But let me just hold on. But that was our review of Backyard Dogs. This movie is available as of right now on YouTube. So if for some reason you want to check it out and see what's good about it and what's bad about it, check it out. Again, Walter Emmanuel Jones, the original Black Power Ranger, is in this movie, as well as a cameo from one Frankie Kazarian and Mike Vallely, pro skater, if you're a pro skater fan. So check it out. All right, now let's move on to Nick's fact of the week, which he usually gives us a little factoid there. So Nick, what do you got for us this week?
So in 2007, according to Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar contacted Kurt Angle about coming into TNA for the same deal that Kurt Angle had. And TNA was not willing to offer Brock Lesnar that same deal.
Really? Yeah, I'll bet you it was basically because we don't have enough money to do that.
It was but
the story they dumped that much money on Hogan and Bischoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the story I read, like him and Kurt are friends. So Brock was like, "How much are you making there?" And Kurt's like, "This much." And Brock's like, "What? If you give me that much, I'll come in."
Well, especially considering the schedule too, compared to WWE schedule, right?
Yeah, and he went and asked, and they're just like, "We just can't give out that much money right now."
If they got Brock and they had Angle and they had guys like Joe and Styles and like all that, and they really knew how to manage it, I think they'd still be like viable competition.
Well, at that time, Paul Heyman was being talked to about coming in as the head of creative.
Seeing if Paul Heyman came in as the head of creative, that would have made a huge difference. That would have been interesting.
Yes, but
it didn't.
Yeah. I don't think it would have made any difference, to be honest.
If they didn't get Hogan and Bischoff in later, I think it might have. And they didn't force Jarrett out as well. Because, I mean, you can argue about him in the ring, but he was holding that company together until Dixie
I
took
think
control.
I think them going live every week would have helped, but them going to Mondays so
That was
fast.
dumb. That was really dumb. And even Jeff Jarrett
Like
said
I always said,
it wasn't his decision.
I always said them going live every week would help because I mean them recording like fucking 15 weeks of television in a month was just fucking ridiculous. Because somebody like me, I can just read it and just be like, okay, cool, I know what's going on for the next 15 weeks. I don't need to fucking watch it.
Yeah, see, and it was different back in the day when Raw started and they'd film 1 week and go live 1 week, right? Like back then you didn't really have the way to fucking get those results.
But if you go live every week, then okay, that gives me an incentive to fucking tune in every week.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why like Dynamite has been so successful is like they didn't try to take on the competition right away.
Yeah.
Like they took on NXT, but it was like, well, I mean,
Like I think this is my personal opinion. I think if Dynamite is able to get a steady 1.5 every week, I think move them to Monday.
They're not going to get a steady 1.5 though. They're fucking way down. They started at a mil this week, and by quarter hour they were at like 800,000. Not this week, sorry, last week. I don't know about this week. Yeah, that's rough.
All right, now we're going to move on to our game we like to play here sometimes called He Said What. This is one of Shelby's favorite games that he likes to play here. This is where we put in a funny little mouthpiece here that makes our speech sound a little weird, and then we say wrestling related phrases and see if we can decipher what we are saying here. So I have 2 categories tonight. I don't know about you guys.
I do.
I do too.
All right. So do y'all want A or B?
A.
Abba.
All right. So A, it is stables.
All right.
Stables. All right. Let me get my score here, which I believe Nick is in the lead, I believe.
Yeah, I think
Nick
so.
or I. Yeah, it's me
or
Nick. One of the two. Yeah. All right, here we go.
You're not in the lead of shit.
Shut it.
Actually, I think you might be in the lead of 3-word dance.
Yeah, I'm in the lead of one of these. I just don't know which one. Okay, here we go. I had.
Aardvark.
Riot Squad.
No, I had.
Riot Squad.
No.
Spirit Squad.
No. I had.
Killer Elite Squad.
Yeah, he didn't know how to say. Aardvark.
Asshole.
No. I had.
Diad.
Ardar. Saldar.
I got nothing.
Gun Club.
No, I had.
Fucking hell.
The Ass Boys.
No.
That's not really their name, though. I don't know if they'd count as a stable.
I had.
That does sound like Riot Squad.
Does it now?
Yeah. Job Squad.
There it is.
Ah, yes.
Clean off the drool here. All right.
Yeah.
I had the.
Job Squad 2. Electric Boogaloo.
No.
No.
I had.
America's Most Wanted.
No.
Technically, Idiot. Again.
I had.
Something in an Eichner.
Huh?
It's a long name.
I had.
Mine is Quagmire. Quagmire. I heard
What?
fuck this shit. The Inner Circle.
No,
What
Jericho
the-
Appreciation
nothing.
Society.
no.
Yeah, I got nothing.
One more time.
American Idol.
American Alpha?
No.
No.
It's a tag team.
Yeah, I know. That's why I kind of said it. Yeah. World's Greatest Tag. That's a tag team. Fuck. All right. No, I got nothing.
All right. Nightmare Collective.
Oh.
Oh. All right, next one. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Nah,
New Day?
nah. Okay.
Occur.
Decay.
Decay. There it is.
Ah, Decay.
All right. All right.
Did you do that with the fucking thing in?
Yes.
All right, then.
All right, let me try again.
I just needed confirmation.
All right.
An Araberry.
No. All right.
Annihilate.
No. All right.
An Aggie.
No. All right.
Menagerie.
I'll take it. And the last one.
Menagerie?
Menagerie. Yeah, it was in
Menage.
TNA.
Oh.
All right, last one. Ha ha ha. Yeah.
Hello.
That's how high.
Retol non.
Yes. I saw you suck.
Is that a
I've got
staple?
nothing for this one.
Hold on. We're not done yet. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
What the fuck? Misfits in action.
No.
No.
Ha ha ha.
Assholes hard.
Yeah, there you go. Asshole power. You got it. There you go. Tell me, Shelby, who's in that elusive group of assholes hard?
Billy Gunn and his gun club.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, last time. Ha ha ha.
God damn.
No.
I've got nothing.
Yeah. Again?
Ha ha ha.
They're not a tag. They're not a stable. It's not the. Yeah, I give it.
The Reptile Tribe.
Oh fuck. Where are they from?
From Lucha Underground.
All right. Is that me or Nick?
I'll
I
go
won.
next.
All right. Nick goes next.
Okay, so this one's ROH champions.
Oh boy.
Orville Brown.
Yeah, the famous 1940s run of Orville Brown and the ROH World Title.
Okay, so Hassan, Jay
Lethal.
James Gibson.
James
James
Gibson.
Gibson.
Yeah, James Gibson. There you go. That's it. Now I had him to get there.
Nigel McGuinness.
There you go. There you go. That's it. Michael Hogan.
Michael Elgin.
Yeah. So you got the hair today. Jonathan Gresham.
Jonathan Gresham.
There you go. And Lawson. Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal.
There you go. Yeah.
So Jay Lethal twice.
Jay Lethal wasn't the first one. I didn't get that right. Yeah.
James Gibson was the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, so I got to James Gibson. Oh, okay.
I think I might have said it first, but it doesn't really matter.
No, you didn't.
All right. Now on is first one's December events. So December pay-per-view events, basically. All right. Start off easy.
Starcade.
Yeah.
December to dismember.
That's right. That's it. Okay.
Armageddon.
Okay. That's it. Starcade.
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 That is correct. Now, hallelujah.
Ha.
Hallelujah.
How the bacon.
I think it's just so hallelujah. How the bacon. Hallelujah.
Ray Hauerhausen.
I bet nothing.
Hallelujah.
Oh.
New Year's Revolution.
No, that's not the sir. Hallelujah.
Final Resolution.
Final resolution is correct.
Fuck.
No, Final
Battle.
Final battle is correct. New Year's Revolution is not a December pay-per-view.
All right. My last one. It's probably an easy one here. The category is 24/7. These are 24/7 champions.
All right.
Hi. Hi.
Matt Hardy.
Now.
Jeff Hardy.
Now.
Fat Hardy.
No. Hi.
It sounds so much like Matt Hardy.
It does.
What?
Say again. What the fuck? Are you singing Itsy Bitsy Spider?
Dingo
No.
Trumpet?
No.
The Great Party?
Songs.
I've got nothing.
Jillian Hall.
Hi.
Ian Riccaboni.
Please tell me when he was 27.
I have absolutely nothing.
What's that?
Please tell me when Ian Riccaboni was 24/7.
Rob Gronkowski.
No.
Glenn Jacobs.
No.
Yeah,
Jinder
really
Mahal.
fucking nothing.
No. All right.
Reggie.
God damn it, Shelly, you suck.
I got nothing. I got fucking nothing.
Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny. Oh, I forgot he was 24/7 champ.
Tucker.
Tucker.
What?
Yeah, Tucker.
Tucker.
Eric.
Beer.
No. Eric.
Eric?
There you go.
Ah.
Hi, Neil.
Titus O'Neil.
There you go. The last one. I have.
The Revival.
No. Huh? I have.
Ah. Okay, now he's trying to sing a Creed song, I think. All I heard was higher.
No.
Chad Gable?
No.
Cedric Alexander.
No.
I have no fucking idea. David Otunga.
I said it
What?
I did it in the butt. And then what?
I have nothing.
I got it. Yes, you got nothing.
What?
I
still have nothing.
Okay, yeah, I'll give.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow?
Lately, I've been
Who the fuck is
thinking, I
Marshmallow?
want you to be
You don't know
happier.
No, I know what a marshmallow
be
is.
happier.
I've eaten a couple marshmallows in my life.
The DJ, the singer, or he does those songs and shit.
What songs?
Okay,
About
the
marshmallow?
next one is fucking tag teams.
We're moving on.
I guess so.
All-time tag teams, no matter which fucking company. So, it's kind of weird.
Orville Brown and tag team partner.
Shut up.
Will Brown and Orville Brown.
3 minute on it.
3-minute warning.
Hitting that.
3-man band.
Midnight Express.
Midnight Express.
That's one. Kali
Kali and the video.
That's what I heard.
Kali returns the video. Kali and William Regal.
No.
That's what I heard too.
Tajiri
Tajiri and William Regal.
That's right. The
acclaimed.
Fucking Phantasmo de la fucking whatever the hell.
No.
Legado del Fantasma?
No. The Nacho Harada.
Nachos Belgrande?
Natural disaster.
Natural disasters.
Yeah.
There we go.
Natural disasters.
All right, my last. He said what here is wrestling actors. So wrestlers that have switched over into acting or done acting at one point or another. First one. Yeah.
John Cena.
Correct. Second. Hulk
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan is correct. Now let's see. Roddy
Piper.
Roddy Piper is correct. Now her. Hey today.
Pain today.
Yeah.
The Big Show.
Yeah. Frankie Kazarian.
Frankie Kazarian.
Frankie Kazarian is correct. And yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Miro.
Miro is correct. Miro.
All right. So that was He Said What. And now this is where we usually move on to our vintage pick of the week. And I think my vintage pick of the week is actually going to shock y'all this week, I think. So this is where we usually give y'all a vintage pick, something that we think y'all should seek out, whether it be a match, a promo, a commercial, something we think y'all should seek out and find and watch it. So, Nick, what's your vintage pick of the week?
Nick Aldis versus Cody for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship from All In.
Good match. Good match. Mine is from the Royal Rumble 1991, the Rockers versus the Orient Express.
I was scrolling Facebook today and a random match came up. It is a dark match from Richmond, Virginia from, I think, 2000, I want to say 3 or 4, something like that. It was one Brock Lesnar taking on Mr. Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah. There was no emergency airline door in sight, but yeah, I was waiting for somebody to get that. But it was really cool seeing like Brock Lesnar actually like wrestle, you know, because like nowadays it's just like fucking Lesnar, you know,
eat, sleep, suplex, repeat.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. You know, it was actually like weird seeing Lesnar come out, wrestle, and actually take like a clean loss and shit. Like Perfect beats him with like a perfect plex, and it's like really fucking bizarre. And it's like before he has like the back tattoo and the chest tattoo, so it's like fucking a 180 from the Brock Lesnar that we see today. You know?
Yeah, I mean, people, it's easy to forget that like he's actually a collegiate wrestler and like he can do more than his 3 fucking moves, which would be nice to see every now and then, even if he just like, I don't know, even if they just like ran the ropes once or twice in a match, be interesting. But yeah, that's interesting.
And Perfect did a good job of making him look good. Like I think they do like a lockup and like Lesnar shoves him down. So he's like, okay. So Perfect gets back up and they lock up again and he shoves him again. And Perfect does this thing where he flies over the top rope.
Yeah.
You know? It was actually pretty good. I caught myself watching it.
See,
and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty entertaining.
That's the shit that you don't really see anymore either. And it's not just related to Brock Lesnar. It's like the whole industry. And AEW it can be the worst at it. I know Nick and I have been shitting on AEW a lot recently, but they don't do simple shit like, well, more recently than in the past. I mean, especially with Nick, but they don't do the simple shit anymore that like gets somebody over like that. They just don't. They just do all the flips and shit.
Yeah,
and spots.
It was like, yeah, he was just doing like little simple shit like that to just get Lesnar over and shit like that. I was
just
like, wow,
that's actually shit, you know?
Yeah, you know, doing stuff like that, and then eventually Perfect got him. Like I think he did like a spot where Perfect moved out of the way. Lesnar hits the ring post, boom, Perfect plex, and they're out of there.
I don't know if I've ever seen that match before.
Yeah, it was actually really entertaining. I'm pretty sure if you type in Perfect versus Lesnar dark match, you'll find it because it was pretty entertaining to watch. I'm usually not into shit like that, but it was pretty entertaining to watch. You know.
You know what's funny? I was just typing in Lesnar versus, and the second thing to come up was a handicap person. Yeah, I wonder who that would be.
Oh, I was like, I'm
Zach
trying to think
Allen.
too. I was like, yeah, Zach Allen. Yeah, took me a second to get
Yeah.
that too.
That's funny.
But there's the bell, so we know what that means. That signifies the end of the three-way dance this week, and with Nick's 3-1 victory over Shelby this week, and it came from eBay. We're going to be doing a classic pay-per-view review next week of King of the Ring 2001. Isn't that the year Lesnar wins?
Nope.
No, that's 2002.
Oh, okay. What's 2001?
Is that Edge?
You'll have to watch and find out.
It's
Fuck
Edge.
off.
It's the same pay-per-view with the fucking incredible street fight between Kurt Angle and Shane McMahon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This actually is a good one. It's probably one of the better pay-per-views of 2001.
Okay, I can roll behind that and shit. So yeah, for those of you wondering, no, we're not going to do NXT Deadline, but we'll probably mention it.
Or Final Battle, apparently.
Well, you should have won.
You said retro. It's not retro.
Well, shit, I would have made the exception.
It will be by the time we record it.
You know?
I suppose.
what if you would have won, Nick or Shelby? If you would have won, what would you have picked?
I wasn't really sure, but I wasn't really thinking of Final Battle till just now, so I probably wouldn't have picked Final Battle. Because it's hard, because there are a lot that I'd like to watch, but I know Nick doesn't have the network, so it makes it difficult.
Okay. All right. Next week, King of the Ring 2001. It will be the pay-per-view that we will review. We haven't done a classic pay-per-view in a while, so I figured that'd be a nice little treat, since y'all sat through Backyard Dogs for me and everything, because I just want to
movie 43.
Yeah, but that was for the movie review,
Yeah.
Hey, the wheel chose that. I didn't choose that. I actually said
you chose to put it on there.
Hey, it's a movie you hated. It was a wild card.
That was your decision to put movies we hated on there.
Hey, I put one I hated on there too.
I know. You're the creator of this chaos and destruction of my inner psyche.
Like I say, you guys are equally part of this show as I am.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But now you made me lose my fucking train of thought for real this time.
Yeah, I did.
Anyway, next week, King of the Ring 2001. We'll probably mention the Iron Survivor match just to see if we liked it. Because that's a Saturday. I thought that was actually in a couple weeks, but apparently it's a Saturday. I had no fucking idea. Yeah, I had no fucking idea.
No, I was just watching that match. He doesn't even he doesn't even lock up with him when he does that. Brock Lesnar just throws him out of his shoulder and he gets up, and when he gets up, Brock's facing him. He's like, fuck this, and he just jumps over the top rope.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
Yeah. All right, guys. So next time on the ArtistVersion1 for Nick and Shelby, be breezy.